Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster. Blasting you with the truth. And on this one, I'm talking about Ice Cube's Platinum Plan. I heard some of it. Sounds like a good thing. But you know how we black people, aka NIGGASs, you know how we get anything that wasn't us and that we don't agree with. A lot of us practice emotionalism, so we want to critique it. DL Hughley is a Trump basher. He'll dress up all these criticisms of Trump that are unwarranted and then call all of us sellouts and call Ice Cube a sellout. Ice Cube rapped about the hood. You criticized hood people for laughs and made a living. So how is it any better? Like, that's real hypocritical. A comedian who made a living talking about black people and a rapper who made a living rapping about black people. How is that any better? All of y'all fake pro-black Democrats just need to stop it, man. Y'all need to stop it, man, because if you look deep, if you dig deep like a man, and you look at the needs of the black community in comparison to what Democrats have done, you'll see exactly why people like Ice Cube, who possibly are more realists, and he understands that he did some of the damage, just like some of the rest of us, we ain't gonna say too much on YouTube, in our cities that we grew up in. Did some damage. Created some things that to this day are a problem. So before we criticize Ice Cube, we need to look at the whole picture like adults here. So y'all not looking at the whole picture. Y'all looking at FUCK Trump. And I don't cuss, I'm not trying to cuss, I'm just proving my point. That's all y'all think about. So all y'all think about is forget Trump, FUCK Trump. Let me just turn my phone off. Kinda. But that's all y'all really think about. I need to pull over for a second. We're gonna get back into this. Just give me 1 second. I do most of my videos driving on the road. But like I was saying, all these Democratic blacks swear up and down that they the answer. They swear up and down that we should be like them and think like them. Okay, abortion. Let's start with that. Abortion has destroyed the black community. It's one of the reasons why we really don't have a say. But yet you're siding with those in favor of it. Listen, a promiscuous woman, why should we worry about and allow her to be a murderer? Why? She's getting smashed. And because she don't like to do it no more, he don't like her, she want to kill a baby. That's murder. That's murder. But yet, I'm a Uncle Tom for not siding with the people who agree with that. And just like Biden created the 3 strikes rule, Ice Cube is trying to get rid of it. That's the real problem that a lot of these little devout, if you haven't noticed, DL Hughley stays on CNN. He stays on CNN. He's an advocate for liberalism. He's a liberal to the extreme. And liberalism does not help us. We need to learn. Our ancestors were slaves. We need to learn how to get out there, put the pedal to the metal, and make our money. And those of us that are disabled, Trump or any of the other ones, they're not going to stand in the way of that. He's not going to completely get rid of Social Security. And you older people, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Because a lot of you older people, you don't know nothing about politics. You just didn't make good money decisions. So you're scared about that Social Security. Trump is not going to just do away with Social Security. But yeah, they criticizing Ice Cube, and I like some of his responses. Don't sugarcoat your responses. He gave DL Hughley the middle finger. Like, man, forget you. Who is you to try to tell me how to think? But he's a liberal, he's a Democrat. He think he has a right to tell you how to think. That's how they are. And for years I voted as Democrat when I didn't know about politics and just trying to do what my father did. But now I know about politics, and I know that you got to take the good with the bad. And the bad in the democracy, I'm not taking it. For one, I know that's what destroyed ancient Rome. For two, they trying to destroy us with it. Don't give me food stamps, give me a business loan. Give me, systematic racism. Systematic racism. Okay. So, then what should I do? Put the pedal to the metal, try to save that money for my business myself. This person is racist, he won't give me his building. This person. Eventually, I'm going to run into somebody who just cares about money and don't care about the color of my skin. You have to learn how to fight sometimes for what it is you want. And ain't nobody finna tell me how to think. And all these, he talking about who a sellout. All of you Democrats are unconstitutional. All of y'all are guilty of treason. Look up the definition of treason. Because you want to do away with the Constitution, and then this was funny. You're fake pro-blacks. Nobody cares about your beards. Nobody cares about your hair. This was funny, too. They try to say, well, the Constitution wasn't made for us. You dummy, you dumb. Listen, the Constitution, if it wasn't made for you, you would be a slave right now in tattered clothes, walking up and down a plantation, working for free, if the Constitution wasn't for you. You got to use sense, because see, you can't. How do people let y'all get away with this stuff, man? I'm going to dissect you. If the Constitution wasn't made for you, you would be a slave right now. You wouldn't be driving, I wouldn't be driving this car. I wouldn't have these clothes on. I wouldn't have none of the money that I have or anything else. Use your brains. And Ice Cube went on Willie D's show, and I'm subscribed to Willie D. He makes good content, but he's a Trump basher. He's a Trump basher. He's a Trump basher. If you don't agree with somebody, you don't agree. But to resort to bashing, that's just, show me your candidate. Show me what I don't want to hear, Trump this, Trump that. What would Biden do, like Cube said? What would Biden do to make America better? Those are honest questions. Some of y'all dudes act like women, man.